Hey, this is Raymond. I'm here in North Charleston, just off of Sproul Avenue right here. This 2.77 acres used to be exit 218 here in the Union Heights subdivision, but it's now going to be redeveloped. I'll have that full story coming up here on the channel. By the way, if you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. Thanks a lot. You can see this side of Union Heights was basically split down the middle whenever they built the Interstate 218 exit from the other side of Union Heights back here, and city officials have a plan now to develop this property into some affordable housing, but also to help a number of people who live here now. 50 homes will be renovated and made more efficient. Mayor Burgess and some other city officials, as well as sustainability officials, held a sort of a press conference out here on the property to announce their plans. We're going to take a look at that full story on News 2, but also you can see that story right here. I just had a chance to talk to two women who are from North Charleston and grew up here in the North Charleston area. I think you're going to love their interviews. First of all, tell me about yourself. What is your name?
My name is Penelope Bowman.
And your Penelope, you tell me your family is from Union
My
Heights?
family is from Union Heights. My grandfather, Thomas Bowman, and his children, and also my father, Walter Bowman, is from here. And I was born and raised on Union Heights.
Talk to me about Union Heights and what is, if someone's never been here before, kind of describe it for us.
It was all about family and community. That's basically what it was all about. And sometimes when I'm going through my nostalgic moments, I could ride through the streets of Union Heights and I could just say every family that lived here on these different streets. So that's what it was all about. And that's the memories, was all about families and community and just a sense of belonging, that deep sense of belonging and being a part of.
And
yeah.
this property right here looks like just a piece of land, but this was actually exit 218 from the interstate.
Correct.
When they built that exit here. Talk
Correct.
to me about what this property did when it was built, when that exit was built.
Well, first of all, it's like it displaced families, because I could remember houses being all along the side, you know, and I could say these names right now in my memory. I was a little girl, but, you know, going up and down the street and, you know, just going from house to house. But it displaced quite a bit of families, and this was a whole street of families on both sides, yes.
And so it's going to kind of bring the community back together once they redevelop this. Talk to me about that. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a real good thing. I'm glad that it came back to the Land Trust, and I'm glad that it's going to bring back, not only reconnect that part of the street that was displaced with the overpass that came towards Sproul Avenue. So that's excitement. That's why I'm out here today. I'm excited about it.
So tell me about yourself. What is your name?
Well, I'm Virginia White Jameson. I'm a Charlestonian, North Charlestonian by birth. Born in Dewey Hill, Reed Hill communities that's on Virginia Avenue, that we're going to be doing some things over there, and grew up in the Liberty Hill community. I attended the Liberty Hill Elementary School, and I graduated from the Barnes Wilson High School. You probably heard about that. These communities were so self-contained. They had little mom and pop stores everywhere, and they had the best collard greens and the best everything that you could ever imagine. And then we had the little mom and pop quick fast food places, and again their big was a sausage, link sausage. I mean, it was just unbelievable. So we've got
Could you eat some of that right now?
I could eat it right now. No, it may upset my stomach. But we have to go back, because if you forget your past, good, bad, or ugly, it will deny you a future. Meaning, if you did some bad things and you kind of came away from that, that's your future. but you have to remember what you did in your past to make you that awesome person. I like to talk about the things that I've done. Graduated Barnes Wilson High School, went into the United States Army. I'm a medical corpsman by trade, a cardiovascular technologist. Later, I worked at MUSC at the VA hospital.
And you were on North Charleston City Council.
Right? Yes, but the trajectory the path that I took will show you that if you forget your past, it will not deny you a future. If I had forgotten all that input that those old women gave me, I would not be the woman that I am today. So I thank you, old ladies. You're the wind beneath my wing.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you
talking
so
to
much.
you.
Great talking to you. And I love North Charleston, and I see that we're going to go down a different road, and we're going to have inclusiveness, and we're going to get the communities knitted again, and exuding that kind of community that we're products of. Nurse, midwife, da 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 da. So tell our story. Tell our story.
I didn't even get into what I do. What do you want me to say?
Well, we were just talking. I didn't get a chance to hear more about your background. So,
Oh, okay.
So tell me more about your background.
Well, first of all, I'm born and raised right here in the Neck area, North Charleston, Union Heights, and Daniel Jenkins Project, back and forth. Went to Mary Ford Elementary, graduated from Barnes Wilson High School. Always had a vision to be a nurse midwife and a midwife, but my grand auntie was a midwife, community midwife. And as a result, I pursued that and fortunately was able to come back here to Charleston and work as a nurse midwife and still working, PRN as one. But my big vision and goal is about the family and the community. Strong families make strong communities. And that's why I'm out here today, because we would like to see that come back again. The majority of us who lived here, we grew from the family structures that we came up in and the strong community. And whatever we did was always a big thing for the whole, not just for the part. Going back to school, I didn't realize how much the older ladies that poured into me when I was younger and encouraging me, and how I came back, and not only was it good for myself that I was able to accomplish it, but so many of the older elderly women in the community was just so excited about it. So I did it not only for myself, but for the community that really poured into me. So that's what I just want to advocate. Just a lot more on us coming back to those basic things that we have. Strong families, strong communities.
And it sounds like this development of this property here, which they're talking about 10 and then eventually 30 new houses, that maybe you're looking forward to some of that community that you might have lived in and grown up in happening right here.
Definitely. So I'm in keeping. I'm just coming out to see how I can help and bringing back our neighborhoods to where we should be.
All right, so now we're going to watch the package that I aired on Channel 2. By the way, if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to this channel. I intend on finding more and more great stories here in the Lowcountry as often as possible. This piece of property basically splits the Union Heights community in half. It was used to build exit 218 on I-26 many years ago, but some changes are coming to this property that's designed to help bring the community back together.
My mother who raised me was born here. My mother who brought me in this world was born here. At one time, all I knew was Union Heights.
For North Charleston Mayor Reggie Burgess, like others at this announcement, this project is personal.
I love this community because it made me who I am today.
An $11.4 million federal grant is going to pay for 10 homes to be built on this 2.77 acres of land. Once those homes are sold, 20 more will be built for a total of 30. 50 existing homes in Union Heights will be renovated or have energy upgrades. The new homes are designed to be affordable housing. When you say affordable, does this mean somebody who's moving here to work at Boeing, lives in Nebraska, are they going to be able to buy it up cheap, a cheap house here and then sell it in 2 years?
No, that's not the goal. I mean, we're really trying to develop affordable housing that gets prioritized for community residents that are looking to stay in their community.
One way they plan to do that is by putting the land in a land trust, which should keep the cost of the new homes lower. Some here in the community are hoping the improvements might bring back some of the feel of yesterday.
These communities were so self-contained. They had little mom and pop stores everywhere, and they had the best collard greens and the best everything that you could ever imagine.
Virginia White Jameson says she plans to support this new development and the people living there, just like the women in this area in the past supported her.
If I had forgotten all that input that those old women gave me, I would not be the woman that I am today. So I thank you, old ladies. You're the wind beneath my wing.
We're told all of this initial phase, including the first 10 houses, should be completed within the next 3 years. In the Union Heights community of North Charleston, I'm Raymond Owens. Count on 2.